Good morning, everyone. Hi. There you go, Morris. You don't have to wait anymore. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So this is probably our last day in the 70s. There's a chance of rain again, but not as much as earlier days this week. We certainly don't need any more rain here today, and the places in Raleigh that got a lot more rain than we did, they absolutely don't need any more rain. We had October temps in August. That was a nice break. Might make it kind of hard to go back to upper 80s, low 90s, but what are you going to do? We're not too far from the September break now of not going over 90 anymore, so it'll be what it is. We're going to head out here to the gym in a bit. I'm just finishing up morning chores. Good morning, Gray. Hi. Hi. Hello, sweet pea. Hello. We got good chicken today. Alright, it's that time again. Seems like we were just here yesterday. Oh, that's right, because it was raining we were, but we didn't lift weights yesterday. We just did the treadmill and the stair stepper. It was kind of a hectic morning at the house. Don had to put new green filament in the AMS. It ran out on me, and I dug some bacon out of the freezer and cleaned the bluebird feeder with water and a towel and got fresh seed in there. There wasn't too much that was wet and mucky, but enough it needed to be cleaned. And I'm noticing what are probably yellow jackets right off the side of the boardwalk and over by the hose reel. So that's just great. That's a bite waiting to happen. And then of course I cleaned the towel on the top of the platform where Marty's currently sleeping, you know, Tux's spot. And I got bit by an ant up there. And the poison ivy is not any better. The bubble on the finger next to the finger that looks so red is, I'm probably going to have to pop it because it hurts so bad. So it just, you know, it's a morning. But it's almost noon, so maybe the afternoon will shape up. So how are your legs today?
Fine, as far as I know.
He didn't complain not one time. 30 minutes on the stair stepper, which he never does. Yeah. And not one muscle ache, huh? Not one complaint, yeah. Didn't feel it, nothing?
Well, I took it really easy. You know, I'm not
Donnie, you still were on it for 30 minutes, okay? I don't know that you can take a stair stepper easy. Maybe you could have walked 4 or 5 more flights in 30 minutes, but... Trying to get it down to 15 minutes on the treadmill after 30 minutes on the bike, and Don's over here going backwards because he's exceptional.
I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my girl company.
Yeah, I won't quit. Well, that was a good workout. I'm starting to, yeah, the Model Y's having to back up a little bit, that truck. I'm starting to notice a little bit of improvement, heart rate wise, stamina wise and stuff. I think it's starting to pay off. So yesterday, I realized at the very end of the day that I didn't film another video, I don't think. But I topped this all off and everything. And when we came back from the gym today, the part that goes, the bright part for this corner was in the mailbox. So I'm going to swap it out, put in all the things I built because I have the fireplace and the rest of the counter and the luggage rack and stuff all ready to go in. And, I'm going to do that little bit. Then I'm going to go edit yesterday's video, and then I'll come back and work on the second floor a little bit. I did build, laugh along with me, I did start the build of the second floor, except for right over in here is supposed to be open where the stairwell is. So I'm going to have to remove a few pieces. Not a big deal. I pulled out a bunch of minifigures to place around the building. Inside, I have all that I need. There's 3 on this side, 2 over here, and a couple on the stairs. But I got 4 in the front, and let's see, 6 on the back that I can use. I did install everything over here, the fireplace, the telephone, the mail, people, you know, talking to the check-in person, the luggage area. Only thing I got to do is add more light aqua tiles when they come. I have 7 on the way, and I need 11 or 12. So I'm still a few short, but I will install them when they get here. I got the floor fixed. So the stairwell is right now. I'm going to stop for a little while and hopefully I'll be back to put some bricks on the second floor. I did at the very end, right before dinner, put the 4 upper floor windows on. And I've kind of looked ahead in the instructions to see what comes next. Is the bedrooms and the bathrooms. There's basically 2 suites. So it's looking good. Dinner was good, right? Oh, that's right. I couldn't share that with you. She likes it when we have steak.
Under the house, and this power pack goes to the water pump, the recirculation pump for the hot water under the sink. Put that in and back in like February. We love that thing. That thing was a really easy install and is well worth it. This right here is for the dishwasher. It's just an energy monitor, although it technically could turn on and off, but it's on all the time. It's just an energy monitor. I plan to use this outlet and plug this power pack in, so it'll be running all the time. But this power pack is going to power 3 Shelly pucks, which is for the under the sink recirculation pump, the hose reel pump, and the the hose reel valve and the garden valve, because this is centrally located. And so I brought my wire cutter, so I'm gonna take a couple feet of slack, leave a couple feet of slack, and then just take the power pack and get it working with the three pucks up in the garage. And then when I bring it down here, I'll just basically plug everything in, and it should be good to go. I have extra pucks, so it won't hurt to use the pucks to replace the ones that are currently there, and then I'll just return the ones that are currently in use into my spare box.